Hey, what's happening, Herpers? So, as a lot of you have already noticed and have been messaging me about, most of my videos are gone, and I just want to make a really quick video to address why that is, what happened. I think I kind of trailed off there because that's where I would have normally cut in my intro before the video really gets into it, but I actually can't use my intro footage anymore either, so I guess we will just get right into it then. Anyway, before I get into things, I just want to be extremely clear. I don't have any hard feelings towards the sanctuary I was working for. Please do not take anything out on them. Please do not harass them in any way. Please just leave it alone, because all I want right now is to just be able to move forward with this channel, move on to the next thing, and just kind of leave this chapter behind. I'm sure you can imagine I have a lot of complex emotions about everything and what happened, and just the amount of work that went into building up the channel to have to kind of start from scratch now with, I think I was able to keep up maybe 3 of my videos, and we'll see, I might have to take down those videos too. As you can imagine, my world's been a little shaken this week, but I just want to let you know that doing anything negative towards the sanctuary I worked for is not the answer and will only make things harder for me. But please, if you enjoy my channel, if you like what I do, put that energy into coming back every week for these videos and for growing this community with me and not worrying about what somebody else is doing. Now, with that fat disclaimer out of the way, I guess I'll get into it. So, well, here it is. I haven't found a place to really hang it up yet, which is probably for the best. I'll probably be making some area in here to start filming more regularly, but as you guys know, I recently hit the 100,000 subscriber mark and bounded right over the 200,000 subscriber mark. I'm still in shock and have no idea how it happened. I've been grinding away at YouTube. I think I posted my very first YouTube video in 2015 maybe, end of 2015, on a different channel, but it was still about reptiles because this is my passion. This has been what I've wanted to do for a long time. And, well, working on something since 2016 to kind of have to feel like you're starting over now is hard. But I'm cutting myself off there. I'm rambling. Needless to say, I've got a lot of emotions going on. But again, I'm just going to focus on moving forward with the channel. But I guess I can't move forward if I keep saying that and I don't talk about what happened at the sanctuary. But to sum that all up, again, no hard feelings against the sanctuary. The sanctuary is doing good and important work. Most of my best friends still work there, and I wish them all nothing but the best and hope for nothing but their success and safety. So with that, let's get into it. So at the beginning of this week, I came into the sanctuary and there was an unscheduled meeting on the calendar, and I went in not knowing what to expect, but the meeting was to let us all know as a staff that there was a new social media policy being implemented, and that all photo, video, everything needed to be posted to the sanctuary's official social media pages. It was really brought up like it wasn't a big deal, so I kind of felt my stomach drop to my toes and sheepishly asked, like, does that include me? Is that just for volunteers or new employees or people that just need to get things approved first? And they said that no, going forward, this is what the sanctuary feels is the best as they continue to grow and get bigger, and just as what they need to do as a growing organization. And I understand and respect that, and again, wish them absolutely nothing but the best. But I have put far too much work into this channel. I have not slept in a healthy way in years because I was working more than full time, and then finding in my spare time to edit and put together the clips that I was able to film here and there. Really didn't take any lunch breaks the last couple of years. That's how I was able to post to TikTok and eventually YouTube Shorts daily and keep that sort of consistency going. I wouldn't take a lunch break. I would take a quick, make a 1-minute educational YouTube or TikTok video break, and I can't even begin to quantify just how much work really went into it. And, well, I don't need to give you all the details. It doesn't really matter. Without being able to film on lunch breaks, without being able to film the animals at the sanctuary anymore, there was really not going to be any way I could continue doing Herpin Hippie, this YouTube channel, and working at the reptile sanctuary. I first asked if there was any way at all that I could continue filming my videos on a volunteer basis, if I could give the sanctuary advertising, give the sanctuary the benefits that come along with all the exposure that my channel has given them, and with their size increasing and with the direction they want to go, it just wasn't something they were interested in, and so I wasn't going to be allowed to just volunteer and film there anymore. Again, I was in the position of figuring out, well, how do I keep this going? I've put too much into this channel at this point to walk away from it now. So that's when I made the hardest decision of my life, and I let them know that I can't walk away from this channel. I've put too much time, too much energy, too much work. I've built too many relationships with all of you to just give it up, and when I told them that I wouldn't be willing to stop the channel and I want to keep working on this and making this my primary focus, they said that they would take that as my resignation at the sanctuary. And since I'm no longer working at the sanctuary, I am no longer allowed to have the old video, old footage, old animals, really anything related to the sanctuary at all on my YouTube channel. So at the beginning of the week, the rule was going to be just going forward, nothing new on personal social media. Everything had to be posted on the sanctuary social media. And because I chose to focus on this channel and didn't want to leave this channel behind, and ended up needing to leave the sanctuary to do that, that's when the second requirement came in, that I needed to go through and delete all of my old videos on all of my social media. So that is what I did all day yesterday. It took way longer than I expected. Turns out deleting years and years and years of daily posts on TikTok takes a long time to do, but it is done. I went through my YouTube channel, and to the best of my ability, I've removed all videos that have anything to do with my previous place of work. And this right here is going to be the last time I address this. I really don't want to talk about this anymore. I wish nothing but the best for the sanctuary, of course, for all the animals that a part of me is dying inside, that I might not get to see them again. I just wish them all the best health, the best safety, and want nothing but the best for them. But this will be the last time I talk about this, address it. I owe that to you. I know many of you enjoyed those videos. Many of you told me you had kids that would go back and rewatch videos that were their favorites, and that just warms my heart in the best sort of way. And I am so sorry that I had to take them all down. It really was not my choice. I wish it could all still be up there for everybody to enjoy and learn from, but this is the position that we're in now, and I am excited for the future, as torn up as I am about everything that's happened over the last week. I am going to have more time than ever before to put into these videos. I'm going to be able to make them more educational than ever before. I don't mean that I'm going to go boring and it's going to be dull. Yeah, I'm not going to have cobras and mambas and these wild venomous snakes in my videos anymore, but I'm going to get to do a lot more herping because I'm going to have time. I'm going to be able to get outside again. You guys love the scorpion video, and I've got good news for you. There are scorpions all over Arizona, so we can go find some more scorpions. We can go do some real herping. You'll be seeing a lot more of that type of stuff on this channel going forward. You'll also get more of an introduction to all of the animals behind me. I haven't shared many of my personal pet reptiles, largely just because I loved educating about the animals at the sanctuary. So now I finally have an excuse to share more of them. You already saw in a short, Elle, my red tegu, eat a blueberry omelet. I don't care what you guys say, I'm calling it a blueberry omelet a few weeks ago, or a few days ago, not weeks ago. That is how long this week has felt. It felt like a few weeks ago. I think it was 4 days ago. But you'll be seeing a lot more of Elle, my red tegu. We're going to get outside, do a lot more herping, and I want to answer a lot more of your questions. If you have questions, if there are things that fascinate you about reptiles in the natural world, let me know. And this doesn't have to stay just reptile focused channel. I love reptiles. They will always be a part of my life. I've I've signed up for that. These are all going to be here with me for a long time, and they will continuously be featured on this channel. So no worries about this turning into a full-on science or biology or ecology channel. The herps will always be here. I am the Herpin Hippie, I guess. But with that, I want to keep this video short so everybody that wanted the channel update can get it. They don't need to wade through a big long video that's longer than it has to be, and I'm going to get started on making next week's video, whatever that may be. One of my goals here is, now that I finally have some time, this is a gecko rack that I used to breed geckos in years and years ago. I haven't bred for years now, and it's kind of just an ugly shelf right now, and I was thinking it would be really fun to pull this all apart and repurpose it into larger enclosures for the rest of my reptiles. So if you want to see some reptile enclosure DIY recycling, I'm going to have some videos on that coming up soon. And as hard as this has all been, I really am excited for the future of this channel. I hope you guys will stick with me even though things are changing. A lot of stuff is probably going to change in the next few weeks, next few months for this channel. But I'm excited about the future, and while I am sad right now, I feel the best about the future that I've felt in a long, long time, and I'm excited to see what that holds and what exactly is going to be the next adventure. But I hope you will all be here with me for it, and I thank you all so much for being here with me up to this point. You guys are the best. Your comments have really helped get me through this last week. It was a hard one to say the least, and I just feel like I owe you so much because this is all I have now. I guess I am now a full-time YouTuber. I'm going to try my best to make this work. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your week. I can't wait to see you next week with a real video, and most of all, I hope that you guys just keep herping. Thanks for watching. Alright, Elle's been scratching the whole time. You probably heard her. She's getting ready to shed, so I'm going to go get her in a bath. Ain't that right, Elle? You're ready to you're ready to get out of there. And I'm ready to clean that tank. Alright, see you guys later.